Kyle Robson Canoe. Right, I gotta stop that before it gets copyrighted. It's Wales vs England. Up the fucking sheep shaggers. I've got a signature, not cup of tea this time, we've got a coffee. It is hype. Let's get into Wales vs England, the Battle of Britain preview. Up the Welsh. Right, this scarf is staying on. Now, obviously, big talking points into this game is the injuries. For Wales, Bale's out, Ramsey is out, and Hal Robson-Kanu, he is out. And for England, Sterling is out for them, and obviously the party goers, Sancho, Chilwell, Abraham, naughty boys be staying in during lockdown. Absolutely disgraceful. So yeah, but for me, it obviously is a friendly, but this is a huge deal. It should be treated as a huge deal. I'm hoping the players are up for it. See, a lot of talking points going into this, you know. Rodon, where's his state of mind at? You know, obviously linked there with a massive move to Spurs. So for him, you know, he's probably not concentrating this game. Obviously, he's got bigger things to deal with. And yeah, let's go momentum-wise. Wales, you know, they did well in the last couple of international matches. Kiefer Moore's brilliant. Dan James, really like him. But yeah, Dan, I think the only way Wales can beat them is if we gotta exploit the pace of Harry Maguire by using Dan James. For me, I'd play James a bit inwards more. Or if they go with 3 at the back, he could very well be exposed. And obviously, the pace of Maguire, we all know he's very slow. And James is electric. We have to abuse that to the finest. And obviously, James does play for United, so he probably knows his weaknesses. He'll know him better than anyone else. Yeah, for me, it's so many interesting battles, you know. You got the duel in the air with Kiefer Moore and Maguire. That would be a good duel. Obviously, England, they've got bags and quality. You know, you're looking at Kane. You know, Kane, Lewis, fucking doing fantastic at the moment. You know, you got good midfielders in there. But yeah, let's get into my predicting lineup. Right, for Wales, I'm going to go in goals. Obviously, Wayne Hennessy, Wales' #1 keeper, has been for ages. And he's decent. I do like him for Wales. He does play well, I think. At the back then is Joe Rodon and Mep. I obviously said about Rodon, he's linked with a massive deal away to Spurs. But for me, those are our best centre-backs. You've got to play them. Now, full-back, Ben Davies, I think, is fairly safe in his spot left-back. And right-back, it's a tie-up between Nico Williams and Connor Roberts. But for this one, I'm going to go with Connor Roberts because I think Giggs rates Connor Roberts very highly. And also, he's got a bit more experience than Nico. This is quite a big game to just chuck him in the deep end, so to say. And then the 2 holding midfielders, I'm going to go with Morel and Ampadu. I think Ampadu needs to play further up because we need that. He's got an extra defensive player and he can play us out of a situation. In England, they've got that weird 3-back system. And, you know, that encourages them to press high, playing that system. And Ampadu is good on the ball to pass us out. And then, yeah. The wingers then, we are going for James and Wilson. And then Johnny Williams in midfield. See, James Wilson, you know, he got the pace to get at him. You know, well, Wilson, he's just got that quality on the ball as well. And set pieces could be vital factor in this match. So there's going to be a lot of fouls. It's a derby. It's going to be a lot of fouls. A lot of kick the shit out of each other. So we need Wilson in that team. Because with Bale out, our set piece taker next to him is Wilson. Yeah. So I'd keep these 2 in. Oh. Actually, I forgot. We'll go back. CDM. Ampadu and Allen. 100%. Allen works his ass off. Joey Allen. 100%. He works his ass off. Good on the ball. And him and Ampadu work quite well together. Obviously, Allen's got bags of experience. He can lead Ampadu through. Yeah, wingers, James just get at the pace of Maguire. And just use his pace. And he is a good player, Dan James. I don't care what United fans say. He is good. And then, yeah, James and Wilson. In cam, I'm going to go Johnny Williams. I think he deserves a starting. I think he's good on the ball. He's always looking to break lines. And that's what we need. Because when England go to the 5 at the back, you know, it's going to be very hard to break the lines. There aren't going to be many openings. And he could play it well off Kiefer Moore up front, the banksman, the big man. Big man Kiefer up front. Unfortunately, he is a Cardiff player. But for Wales, he is fantastic. He got us into the Euros. And I do rate him highly. Let's get into where I think England's team will be. Right, Goalie, I pray they pick Jordan Pickford. Because he has got that mistake in him. He makes a lot of mistakes, so if we can get some long shots at him. And I think that's who Southgate favours over Henderson and Pope. He does like to have a lot of faith in his players. And even if Pickford isn't playing well for his club, he's still picking for the country. And then centre-backs, I'm going to go with Kyle Walker, Harry Maguire and Eric Dyer. I think they'll have Walker in there to make up for the pace of Maguire. And obviously Dyer's just very good tackling. You know, he gets stuck in, he ain't afraid of anything. And I think England prefer him as a centre-back. And personally as well, I think I prefer him at centre-back. If I was in England manager, I'd put him there. And our wing-backs, I'm going to go, I think they'll play... I think Saka, obviously, left wing, he's a left-sided player, which England, you know, they don't have much of. So, and he obviously can play left-back and left wing. So I think he does play a similar role for Arteta. I know sometimes he'll play further up, but I think that wing-back role does suit Saka. And then the other wing-back I'm going to go for is Trent Alexander-Arnold. He picked him up. I think they'll play him. Obviously, his attacking quality is second to none. And they've got that defence there to cover him. So I think he'll be fine in that role. And now the two centre mids, I'm going to go for... This is quite a tough one. They've got a lot of talented midfielders. But I think they go Henderson and Grealish. One defensive, one attacking. See, Wales will play quite deep and sit back. And if they can get Grealish then to sit, you know, Grealish will break lines. He's that sort of player. And Henderson will mop up all the dirty work if needs be. And then the front three, they're gonna want to make a statement with because people have been questioning Southgate. He's gonna want to batter Wales or to make the fans happy. So they think they're gonna be ruthless. They're gonna go Rashford, Kane, and the right wing is quite hard because Sterling's out. But I think they go Lewin and he's playing more like an inverted forward, so to say. Because Lewin's been on fire, Kane's been on fire, and Rashford, he's good. On his day, he's good. And I think he does probably play better for England than United. Like, he got a better team around him with England. Yeah, you know, it's going to be a very tough game for Wales to win. I've got to be honest. As much as I'm positive, I can't see Wales winning. 3-2 England. I think for England, Lewin, Kane and Grealish will score. And for Wales, Kiefer Moore, and they're going to back a Johnny Williams screamer. Yeah, so let me know what your predictions is. If you was excited for the game, you know, what are you going to be watching it on? I think it's on S4C and BBC as well, or Sky. I'm not too sure. Yeah, like, subscribe. We're on so close to 100 subs. We're on like 10 more to go. How quick can we get to that 100 goal? We set it for the end of the year, but we can get it very quickly. So like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family, aunts and uncles. I'll see you all in the next one.